Hi everyone, my name is David. I'm a second year software engineering student, and today I'll be sharing with you why I failed that course, what I learned from it, and finally how failing a course doesn't really define you. I also add some more tips for you to not do the same mistakes, of course. If you're new to this channel, I'm sharing all my wins, all my success, all my failures too, and also questions that rise in my head. Sometimes I think about topics and subjects that I really want to share with people, and I really want people to understand what I'm saying. So yeah, failing a course in my first engineering year wasn't even part of the plan. Actually, it was good. Why? Because it taught me way more than a textbook ever could. You may not agree with this. You may think that you should always get A's, you should have a perfect transcript, but truth is, we all learn different ways. And I'm gonna share with you in this video what I've learned so far, and maybe will help you not do the same mistake I did. Number one, the reason why I failed that course, and it's not just because of the course load, and because I underestimated that course. And many first year, and this is especially for first years, many first year would think that they could just replicate what they did in high school in university. Thing is, uni and high school is completely different. It's not the same. In high school, everything is given to you. The resources are given to you. In university, you have to go look for the resources. So I underestimated this. For me, it will be some easy topic. Matter of fact, that class was mechanics, where we had to analyze trusses, roof. Shout out to my civil engineering friends. But yeah, it was easy in the beginning for me, and as we went through the year and cover way more concepts, it felt like I had to know way more things than I thought. So again, this is the difference between high expectations and the reality of the thing. The reality is that engineering is hard. The reality is that you need to at least put as much effort that you put in other classes. I thought that class was easy, and I had way more time to focus on other classes where I had trouble understanding them. So I thought that I could just work less on that class, focus on the other classes. But again, this is just the result of a poor time management and procrastination. Every time I had to work a little bit on this class that I thought that I understand, I had this feeling of procrastinating and being like, it's so easy, I'll just do it later. So yeah, people, even if you find things easy, do not underestimate it. If you stayed up until that part of the video, it simply means that you want to improve yourself. You want to change. You want to make yourself a better person. And I completely understand that. I'm seeking for this every single day, and I'm going to make sure you do. That second part of the video is why failing that course was a wake-up call for me, and what it taught me about productivity and balance. First thing was that it forced me to rethink the way I study, which is basically planning ahead. In my first engineering year, I didn't have any planning, any calendar where at least I write, this day this is what I'll do, this day this is what I will not do, this day I'll go to the gym, this day I won't go to the gym. I didn't have any planning. I was just waking up every day, going to school, and living my life. I didn't even go to party. So I had a non-structured life, which I don't recommend. The main thing is to have a small base, at least. The main thing is to know what you have to do when you wake up in the morning, or at least write some notes of what you have to do every morning or every day before you sleep. This is something that really changed my life. Second point is that I had to balance school and my social life and my personal life. I'm not a person who party a lot. if you party, then everyone have the taste, but I don't party that much. For me, I keep telling this thing to myself. I can fail as many times as I need to, but as long as I get something from this, it's what counts. Before, I used to ask myself, why is this thing happening to me? Instead of, what can I learn from this thing happening to me? Just by switching my mentality and the way I deal with these situations made me a better person. So failing that course made me learn how to manage stress, made me learn how to plan ahead, how to be organized, how to go to the gym, and how to balance my school life and my personal life. So it's really important that you put in your head that failing is not defining your character. We all have potential. We all have something inside us that is so big, but we need to work this thing. We need to, make this thing better, like a game, like steps in a game. You always need to, push harder and harder. And the more you go further, the easier it gets. We always have this thing inside us that we need to cultivate, like cultivating a field. And the more we do, the bigger it gets, and the bigger we reach our full potential. So when we have tough situations like this, like a field, sometimes you won't be able to pick these crops at the end of a season. But it's normal, it's part of the process. In 5 years, you may have the biggest field in the whole country. While in 5 years, you can be the best person that you've ever been. Thank you guys for watching this video. I really appreciate doing this kind of things. If you're really interested, I did a first video about balancing business and engineering at the same time, how I was able to do it. And yeah, have a nice day.